Today is the day we finally take the Audi S3 to Mpumalanga. We're going to be hitting the Abel Erasmus Pass. But before leaving, we have to make sure everything is good with the car. And the same principle applies with your finances. You have checked the car yourself and you don't just believe the promises that they tell you. And that's why I use Octa, an award-winning app from a licensed South African broker. And just like this car, Octa gives me control, reliability, and transparency. It has no hidden fees. What you see is what you get. License, local, and global. A demo account to practice, risk-free, perfect for beginners. But don't just take my word for it. Try it and trust. Success in trading takes skill, focus, and the right tool. Download Octa by clicking the link in the description below and use my promo code TABANGSHOTS. Test it yourself and see why I trust Octa. I'll see you there. If you've been following the journey, you know the S3 has been through the most, from oil and coolant leaks to new upgrades. It's been a mission, but now everything is sorted and we're finally hitting the road. Next stop, Mpumalanga, to take on the legendary Abel Erasmus Pass. Let's see if this S3 is really ready for the long road. Alright, the journey begins. We're leaving Joburg behind, heading east towards our first stop, Middleburg. It's about 160 kilometers away, roughly a 90-minute drive, if we keep a steady pace. Quick stop to refuel, stretch the legs, and we're back on the road. Right now we're in Middleburg at the Shell garage. So the S3 is fixed up, everything is fine now. I don't have to travel with my coolant anymore. Let's just double check. If we don't have any leaks or anything. But I believe not. So far so good, guys. The guys at BBT did a really good job. So the coolant is still fine. However, we still have a couple of oil leaks. Not really oil leaks, but sweats. But it's okay. I double checked the oil. Everything is fine. Here is this. This is gonna sound really good. So far, so good, guys. The engine is literally so dry. There is nothing wrong with the engine. It's super dry. Let's check under the car what is going on. If we have any leaks, it's probably just the aircon. Yeah.
Mataya,
Yeah.
amanzi, oil, ukuthi there is no leak.
Yeah.
Let's say kuba ne spare wheel.
Spare wheel.
Yeah.
Just check if you've seen a spare wheel, Tina. Manje balums, yazi like le moto lezi ama spare wheel.
Sometimes
Ziyashuka. Zinayo mara wana le spare wheel lesi.
ayiso lesi. Yeah. Uzo manje njengoba uhamba ngalomgwaqo lo. Uzothena ngeBelfast. Fike eBelfast uthola iDalstrom lighting back or start ilana i-extend yakho ila uyophelela khona.
Hayi no, ngiyabonga malums. We've made it to Middleburg, but no time to settle. We're pushing on to Dalstrom. It's about 110 kilometers from here, but don't let the distance fool you. This stretch is known for its potholes. The suspension is working overtime. But once we get there, it's all going to be worth it. Guys, we are literally now in the heart of Dalstrom. I can't show you the place just yet. We're almost there. Let me just close here. If you thought Joburg potholes are bad, we haven't driven on the R21. Oh. See what I mean? A lot of you were requesting Mpumalanga, so I chose Mpumalanga, guys. So many people requested Mpumalanga, and I said we have to do it. There's no other way. Oh my God! What? This place! It's Limpopo province, so we're leaving MP now. So we've officially entered Limpopo. Alright, so we made a bit of a mistake earlier. Abel Erasmus Pass isn't actually in Mpumalanga, it's in Limpopo. It's easy to mix these two places up, since the pass sits right on the border of both provinces. But make no mistake, once you're on the road, you'll know exactly why it's one of the most scenic drives in South Africa. Finally made it to Abel Erasmus Pass. Yes! The Audi has finally made it, guys. We finally made it to Abel Erasmus Pass. This is where it all begins. Technically, guys, I'm sorry, it's not Mpumalanga actually. It's actually the Limpopo province, route to Tanin. But however, it's still the Mpumalanga 10K subscribers road trip. This is where all the fun begins. On the end of the tunnel. So we're gonna begin there and we're gonna drive up, because driving down the mountain is gonna hit the brakes quickly, so we don't want that. We're already having problem with the brakes. Timing, remember the oil sweat? The oil sweat is starting to have a problem. I'm hearing very weird clunky sounds when I press full accelerate. So we're gonna get to the end of the tunnel and we'll discuss that further. Let's go. To truly understand Abel Erasmus Pass, you need more than just a drive. You need to know the stories. We met up with an elderly lady with hidden tales and history you won't find on the map. Let's hear what she has to say. Thobela malega.
Re gona le ka.
Re gona.
Leina la ka ke nna Mafoshi Rina. Batho ba kgale mo poleke ye go mo ba dula mo kgwe. Ne ba tlogile mo ba dula nageng e nngwe mo ba tla ba tsena mo ba dula nageng e nngwe.
Batho ba fe?
Rena batho ba re le go mo. Re tloga nageng e nngwe mo la dipolaseng mo. Magwa ba raka ba magolo a rena. Ke mo ka ba raka di magolo a rena ba tla re dula ka mo fase ka mo leteng ka mo. Mare yo le felele ke lefelo le lengwe la go rata ke magolo. Le rata ke magwa batho ba go tswa gole ba go thuara ka mo. Ele lefelo le kgwe ke lefelo le be go le gore lefelo le ke la mangelong. Le gwa le lengwe le ba go le sepela le naga ye ka moka yana le bea ditšhalete ba re ke Paul Kruger ba re ke
Paul Kruger. Okay.
Le gwa le tšhalete ngwe ntsi le go tsa ba le epela le mo. Yo le bo magolo a rena ge ba dula mo go na le ba bangwe batho ke raga ba etla ba re ba epa tšhalete ka gana mo go na le lebe kore ke lefelo le be go le gore le gwa le tsa ba le epela ditšhalete. Le gane yo le ka nako ekwe lefelo le le rata ke batho ba tla go mo kgwe ba re gore mo batlile mo dibitsa bona dialoga ge batlile mo lefelo le re leng go lona ka mola phororong ka mola go na le metsi a phororo mo batho ba thuša mo fatshe ke a bone phororo ela batho ka moka ba tlagane mo batla ba thuša ba tsena mola phororong mara phororo ela e dangerous ka re ya bolaya mara batho ba noya nako ngwe mo le shotse o tlile ka gona mokgono o re bolele ba ya ba tsena mola go na le noga e kgolo mola gore nkane o re mamokele go na le ka nako e nngwe e be go le gore a gona bothata e fo fitlha aowa ya sabe le bothata a kry-a le gore mo ngwageng e tšea motho ka otatilong e tšea two ene e tšea banna e tšea batho ba banna ya bolaya mara batho ba bangwe a ba tsebe nako ngwe wene o ka ba le thuša gore ge o šetse go le ka ona mokgone batho ba to tseba gore phororo ela ga go nyakege gore ba ya ka kua ntse mo o ya mola ga yona phororo ela e le go mola e nyaka gore o iletse ga o kopane le mosadi mo go lwene monna a o kopane le mosadi a kopane
le monna
o ya mola phororo
e nyaka go ba pure
o ya go le clear ga bose e ba fetša ka ngwaga ya tša 2-1 le batho ba ka ntle ba nyaka go ba re ba nyaka phororo ele ka mokgwametsi a la leng ka gone a kore wa bona fa amashow nkare ke lebese ba rata ka mogolo a leng ka gone ke amashow nkare ke lebese a kore wa bona maitse ke amashow nkare ke lebese ane mang le mang o nyaka gore a imola phororong batho ka moka ba tsebe South Africa gore mo ba etla straight om tunnel ba ya phororong ba tse gore ba iletša ba tsebe gore phororo la ya bolaya ene e bolaya banna e bolaya banna fela mosadi a sa ka e bolaya lefelo le le go mo ke lefelo le ngwe la dangerous ka
very dangerous
mara le nyaka tlhokomela le nyaka go hlomphiwa lefelo le ya hlomphiwa
ke bona a wa ke leboga ma ke leboga
gore lefelo lela ke lefelo la mangelong
a wa ke leboga
le batho a re tsene ya khubatlo batho ba re rekela ka moka batho ba bone o na re ya ga ke e botse go ba le dithaba ena le dithaba mo ya ratega thabi
it's very beautiful
ya ratega ka ku.
There's something about these mountains that feels so powerful, almost even alive. And honestly, it's not just this pass. Most of these mountains in South Africa seem to hold a deep spiritual presence. Whether you believe it or not, you can definitely feel it. Guys! We made it! Okay guys, this is it. This is the Straight On Tunnel, Abel Erasmus Pass. This is it, guys. Oh my days. This place is amazing. We drove literally all the way from Joburg just for this. And The views here are amazing, are insane. The views here are insane. I mean, look at this. We do have an issue though. Our brakes are heating up way too quickly. I need to go skim my disc or just buy a new disc because they're heating up quickly. Immediately after just a couple of runs, it literally just makes the steering shake. And then our another issue, I think it's the timing. It's making a very weird sound, a very, very weird, concerning sound. When we do our checks, the coolant levels are still fine. However, we do still have a couple of sweats on the timing chain. Yeah, this is our intake. It's gonna sound super wild. And this is our setup for today, guys. First things first, we put it into sports mode. First things first. We can't come all the way this far and not put it into dynamic. Then gearbox is in sports, engine is in sports mode. I like setting it into individual, but yeah, for today we'll just go sport. So I think this is it. Now it's sports. You see when the radio goes down? It's sports. So let's go. Let's reverse out and then touch road. It's gonna sound crazy. This place is amazing. I'm not gonna launch it because launch is boring. Okay, let's go. Please don't hoot. Ooh, the view. Oh, you hear that knocking sound? Hear that? Woo! I also want you guys to enjoy the drive, so I'm not gonna just drive insanely mad. So I want you guys to also enjoy the views and the drive as well, in the rescinded way we can, and when it's safe to do so. Wow, the views here are insane. Oh. Oh wow, this is beautiful. You'd swear they have a personality, eh? Immediately when I did that, they ran away. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate every single one of you. Nyabonga South Africa ning supportile. Thank you so much for the support, South Africa. Nyabonga nginkizo yami yonke. Nyabonga monkeys on top of there. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Suggest. We do this once a month. And we do one province a month. So next province, suggest which one we go to, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. We out.